Everyone in the gym froze when the black belt stepped forward, smiling like a king who had already won. He pointed at the quiet man standing beside a trembling janitor and said, "You just made the biggest mistake of your life." What no one knew, what would change everything in the next few minutes, was that this ordinary man had survived places where fear didn't exist, and mercy was a choice, not a weakness. The black belt thought this would be easy. Too easy. The quiet man didn't even look angry, and that scared him more than he wanted to admit. The gym was old, the kind of place where sweat had soaked into the walls over decades. Posters of champions peeled from the corners, and the sound of gloves hitting bags echoed like distant thunder. Most people came here to feel strong. Some came to feel important. And a few came to feel powerful over others. The janitor, Mr. Harris, came every night after closing, pushing his cart slowly, humming an off-key tune, invisible to almost everyone, except the bully. The black belt instructor was famous online. Millions of views. Perfect kicks. Perfect smiles. He mocked weakness as motivation. That night, he laughed when Mr. Harris accidentally bumped his mop bucket into the mat. The laughter turned cruel fast. Words followed. Sharp ones. Loud ones. The kind that make a room uncomfortable but silent. That was when the quiet man spoke. His voice wasn't loud. It didn't shake. He said he's sorry. Let him finish his job. The room went still. The black belt turned, insulted, not by the words, but by who said them. The man was plain. No logo. No belt. No audience. Just calm eyes and a posture that felt grounded. The black belt smiled, slow and dangerous. "You protecting the janitor now?" he asked. "You want to be a hero?" The quiet man shrugged. "Just doing what's right." Laughter rippled through the gym. Phones came out. The black belt stepped closer, lowering his voice. "Fight me," he said. "Right now. Or walk away knowing everyone here knows what you are." The quiet man looked at Mr. Harris, whose hands were shaking as he gripped the mop. Then he nodded. "Fine. But we keep it clean." They cleared the mat. The black belt bowed, confident, hungry for humiliation. The quiet man returned the bow, not like a student, but like a professional. The bell rang. The black belt attacked fast, flashy, aiming to end it quickly. But something was wrong. Every strike missed by inches. Every grab slipped away. The quiet man didn't strike back. He moved. He waited. Minutes passed. Sweat poured. The black belt's breath grew ragged. His confidence cracked. Then, in a blink, the quiet man stepped inside his guard, redirected his momentum, and placed him flat on the mat, controlled, pinned, helpless. No pain. No show. Just complete dominance. The gym was silent. The quiet man leaned down and said softly, "I don't want to hurt you." That was the moment fear entered the black belt's eyes. When the quiet man finally spoke the truth, the room realized this fight was never about strength. It was about who you choose to protect. The black belt tried to laugh it off, but his voice shook. "Who are you?" he demanded, struggling against a grip that felt like iron wrapped in calm. The quiet man released him and stepped back. "Someone who learned a long time ago that power means nothing without restraint," people whispered. Someone recognized the tattoos hidden beneath his sleeves. Another noticed the way he scanned exits without thinking. Finally, the quiet man spoke, not to boast, not to threaten, but to explain. He had been a Navy SEAL. Years ago. He had seen bullies with guns. Men who hurt the weak because no one stopped them. He had promised himself that wherever he went next, he wouldn't look away again. The black belt stood there, exposed. All the cameras were still rolling, but now they told a different story. Not of victory, but of shame. He looked at Mr. Harris, who was quietly mopping again, pretending not to exist. The quiet man walked over, took the mop from his hands, and said, "You matter. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise." Something broke in the room. Applause didn't come all at once. It started small, hesitant, then grew. The black belt lowered his head. For the first time, he bowed not as a champion, but as a man being humbled. "I was wrong," he said. The words were heavy. Real. The quiet man didn't stay for praise. He picked up his jacket and headed for the door. Before leaving, he turned back once. "Strength isn't who you can beat," he said. "It's who you choose to stand up for." Long after he was gone, the video went viral, but not for the fight. It spread because people recognized something rare, true strength wrapped in humility. The black belt changed his gym rules. The janitor was treated with respect. And thousands of viewers realized something that night, that heroes don't always look the part, and the strongest warriors are often the ones who never wanted to fight at all. The story ended not with a knockout, but with dignity, and that's why no one who watched it ever forgot it. If today's story touched your heart, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And remember, even a small act of kindness can change someone's entire life. Red Heart.